Hi guys, I'm Annabelle and welcome to Meeple Village. Today we're going to be playing One Deck Dungeon. Van Healing Orbs team has requested us to learn more about this game and we're ready to deliver. So we're going to be going down a dungeon, rolling some dice and having a lot of fun. Why don't you just join me at the table and let's play One Deck Dungeon. All right, guys, I have the game almost set to go. Let me show you how to set it up. It's very simple. The first thing you gotta do is pick a hero. Today, I am going to be playing as the archer. And you gotta make sure you have it on the one-player side, not on the two-player side. So she's ready to go, and I picked her because she has a variety of stats. She's good with fighting, but also with agility and also with magic. So hopefully having that is going to be advantages. I looked at the other characters and some of them are just particularly good at one specific thing. Maybe that would have been better. Who knows? We're going to go with the archer today. We are going to be facing the Dragon's Cave. And here is our boss monster. And we have to go down two sets of stairs to get down to the bottom of the dungeon to battle him. But we are in floor 1 where we're going to be having these issues to deal with, which we'll see in a minute. The game, when you set it up, it has a turn reference right in front of you the whole time. So if you are not sure what you're doing, you can just look down here. We also start with a potion, and it's a healing potion, or it could be any kind of potion really. But right now, all we've got are healing potions. We are going to start at level 1, obviously, but we can gain XP, and you'll see how we can keep track of how much XP we're gaining in order to level up and be able to carry more stuff and learn more skills, which is going to be important. My dice pool, my deck, which is the dungeon. That's why it's called One Deck Dungeon. And actually, these are going to be where my doors are going to be placed. So this is going to be my dungeon door number 1, 2, 3, and 4. So that's it. Really, it's that simple. So let's go to gameplay. So the first thing that happens on your turn is that you have to spend time, because obviously you're walking down a dungeon, so it's not like everything, you have to go exploring. So exploring takes time, and to kind of denote that, what you do is you lose cards. You're kind of going down deep into the dungeon. And right here in the turn reference, it lets us know that before you start each turn, you're going to spend 2 times. So we're going to discard the top 2 cards. Here we go. Actually, you know what, before I do that, let's give this a little shuffle. Just in case. One last good shuffle before we go delving into the dungeon and finding what monsters and perils await us down this dangerous place until we meet the dragon. Okay, so here we go. So we lose 2, so that's 1 and 2 that we might see later. Maybe when we go down the stairs to the basement, down 1 level. All right, and then I get to pick. I have 2 very simple options. I can explore, or I can go ahead and enter a room and face whatever is there. Now, at the beginning of the game, there are no rooms for me to enter. So that made the choice even simpler. I am going to go ahead and explore. Now, we got to look at our dungeon and the power that it has. And this specific dungeon is a hall of statues. So I'm sure there's statues looking all over the place at us, menacing rock statues who might turn to life, or maybe not. And it says spend 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times before your first turn on each floor. So that means we're going to lose another 5 cards because of the effect of this particular dungeon. I guess we're too terrified to move with the statues staring at us. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And we missed the opportunity to face off all those monsters, and we're getting even closer to the next level, which probably is going to be more dangerous. And we'll see. So now, like I said, I'm going to explore. So I'll go ahead and I'm going to use this to demark our doors. Door number 1, door number 2, door number 3, and door number 4. Okay. And let's see. Before we move on, that's the end of the turn, actually. Isn't that cool? It's that simple. We can move on. But before I do that, I want to check her powers so that we're aware of what our girl, the archer elf, I don't know if she's an elf, but I am declaring she's an elf right now. I can't see her ears. The archer, it says, before any encounter, you may spend 2 times to roll a black die, or spend 4 times to roll 2 black die. And that's Eagle Eye, which I can use it during combat or peril, which we'll understand in a minute. And then if you will lose only 1 heart, 1 damage, if you will lose only 1 HP, spend 1 time instead and prevent 1 damage in each boss round. So we're not going to be facing the boss until much later. Hopefully I will still remember by the time we get there, by the time we get down there. So let's do it. That was the end of my turn. So now we go to turn number 2. And on each turn, remember, spend 2 times. So so far, most of what we're doing is discarding cards. Okay, so there we go, 2 times. And then I am going to go ahead and enter a room. Now, what lies behind room number 3? Sure. Room number 3. It is a fire elemental, and this is a combat room. So that means we are going to be using skills that are for combat. And her skill is for combat, her Eagle Eye. So remember, before any encounter, I can spend 2 to roll 1 black die, or 4 to roll 2 black die, which are actually called heroic dice. And they're special because they're like wild cards. So let's take a look first at the monster, the fire elemental, and decide if we want to use her special skill. Let's see, it's a level 4, so already that kind of tells me. And that the way I know that is because of the icons up here, the 4 little, I'm not sure what those are, little hats. Sure, they're going to be little hats from now on. And he has an ability, Flames. Before the encounter, 1 hero loses a heart, 1 damage. Okay, so, and then this particular monster wants a lot of blue and pink dice, which is magic and agility. And we're going to be rolling 5 total dice. It's going to be a tough one, guys. So I think I am going to go ahead and spend, let's spend 2 time. I know I'm being kind of reckless. Maybe I should spend 4, but I'm going to spend 2. Is this before any encounter? So 1, 2, and I'm going to be rolling 2 of these black. Okay. And then we have to do the effect of the monster. So Flames, before the encounter, any 1 hero loses 1 HP, but remember our archer, if you would lose only 1 HP, spend a time instead. So I will take advantage of that and not get my first damage. So there's 1 time. We've already kind of gone through almost half of, wow. Okay, well, let's keep going. Okay, so now that I did that and I resolved the ability of the monster, we are going to get to rolling. So when it's a combat, and it says right here, when you're doing when you're entering a room and you're doing combat, you roll all of your dice. So let's check what she rolls. She rolls 2 of the yellow, which is fight. She rolls 3 of the pink. And she rolls, which is agility, and then she rolls 2 magic dice, which are blue. So that's our pool, including the 2 heroic dice that I got because of my ability. So we have to put stuff there, and we have to put stuff also on our over here on our dungeon, on our hall of statues. So let's see what we roll. Okie dokes, let's see. We are going to, well, first I have to, if there's any spaces that have a shield, those I have to cover first. So the first thing I gotta do is check. Any shields over here? No. Any shields over here? No. Okay, so I'm free to put them however I want. If the space is just a little square like that, it requires only 1 die. I can only place 1 die there. But if the space is a rectangle shape, then I can place as many dice as I want, up to or more than whatever the number is there, right? So let's see. Let's first take care of the low numbers and get rid of our low dice. We need 3 in blue. Okay, so we'll put that there. and we need 3 in pink. So we put the 3 here. We covered those 2, and that's gonna save us 2 time. Might wanna move those around. Now I need a 6, which is pink. Got it. And I need a 6, which is blue, which I don't have, but I have, let's see, I don't have, let me see. So let's skip that one for now. I need a 3 in any color. So let's use this yellow, which we're not using, actually in yellow, not in any color. So perfect, that works out. And then I still need an 11 and I need a 6. The 11s have to be blue, and if you see, I have no blue left. So that's gonna be fun. And the 5 blue, I don't think there's any way I can get it, but the 11, let's try. If I use any 2 dice that I want and I combine them, I can make a heroic dice. So for example, if I was to combine the 6 and the 5, I can make a black die. Now, what number of peeps is on the new die that I get is going to be the number that is the lowest out of the 2 dice that I just used. So a 6 and a 5, in that case, that turns into a black 5. So let's see if I can make it. I can. So with that, I can make 5 plus 4, 9, plus 4 is more than I need because I only need 11. So, and there we go. And there, I can't do anything about it. All I got left is a 1. So if I'm able to, once I'm able to fill everything out, I check what's left, and that's going to be the damage or the time that I spend or that I lose. But that doesn't mean that I fail. I still, if I survive and I don't get like killed by the attack of the monster, if I do survive, I win the encounter. I defeat the monster, or I succeed in whatever encounter there was, and I get to keep the card. And I did succeed. All I have left is a that blue box that has a time marker, so I lose 1 time. So it took me a while to defeat this monster, a little bit of more time than I should have. And all this goes back, so put it all back here. So this one, and then I get to keep the card as loot. Now when I keep the card as loot, I have yet another decision to make. It's a small box, but packs a punch. So what are the decisions that I need to make? Well, this card is it has 3 different purposes that I can use it for. If I want, I can use it as an item, and it means like I probably pick something up, like in this case it's something magical because it's going to give me an extra magical dice. So maybe I found a scroll somewhere in the dungeon. It's also going to give me more health, so it might be a scroll of healing that I'm going to be using from now on. My other option is to use it as a skill, and if I look over here at my level, at level 1, I can have 1 item and up to 2 skills. That's it. So right now I have nothing, so I can use it as an item. And if I did, I would be able to change any or all of your dice to 4. Consistency. Now 4, I don't know if I like 4, so I might want to hold on and pick another skill. The last thing that I can do with it is use it for XP. And up here, this card is going to be giving me 4 XP if I turn it into XP. I need to level up. I need 7, so I'll be more than halfway there. But I think that for now, I'm going to go ahead and keep it as an item and add that power, another health, which might come in handy, and a magical dice to myself. And if I find another item that is better, I can always replace the one I found and it turns into XP. So I have 4 XP if I find something that I like better than this. But right now, rolling more dice, I think might help us. So to the note that I have gotten myself an item, a magical item, I put it here. And now it kind of nicely shows me that I have more health and that I have more magic dice. And finally, that was the end of the turn. That one was long because I was explaining it to you guys. And now we have 1 less door to open. So let's go on to the next turn. As always, we need to spend 2 times. So we're going to go ahead and discard. And then what are we gonna do? I have a choice. I could explore or I could enter a room. If I explore, I will refill up to 4 doors, but I've got 3 doors to go check out. I don't want to spend my whole time exploring just to add 1 more door. So I'm gonna go be brave and I'm gonna go and enter a room. What door should I pick? Let us go to door number 1. What is behind door number 1, you say? Okay, it is a it is a wraith. It's a wraith that I can battle. It's another combat. And this one is a level 3. And let's see, it says drain. Before the encounter, convert one item to XP. Oh no. Well, that kind of sucks. We're going to lose our new magical item. Let's see, she needs a lot of blue and a lot of yellow. A lot of magic and a lot of fighting. And those are my my worst 2 skills, especially because I'm going to be losing the item that I just got, which would have given me 1 more. So I have an option here. I can battle her or I can flee. And if I flee, I just leave the door open and I know that she's in there waiting for me in that room, but I don't have to face her right now. I can go somewhere else, maybe find something that will be helpful to defeat her, like a sword or a knife or a dagger or something of fighting material, and then come back. Now, if I do that, I'm wasting all that time that I put into the turn. So that's the predicament. I think it's early on in the game, and hopefully I can cover that 9 and that 5 that have that armor on them. And if I do, even if I lose a little bit of health, I mean, it's not the best, but we're going to go for it. We're going to be brave, adventurous, and we're going to fight the wraith. So with that said, then the first thing I got to do is I got to turn this into XP. At least it turns into XP, and 4 XP is nothing to laugh at. I'm going to go ahead and put it like this so we can keep track of how much XP I have. Okay? And now let's pick up our dice. Luckily, I'm rolling everything. Oh, and I can also use her skill again. Before any encounter, you must spend 2 to roll a black die, heroic dice, or 4 to spend 2. I think this time I'm actually going to spend 4 time because this one I think might give me a harder time. So I'll spend 4 time and hopefully I roll very well. 2 and 3 and 4, and we're getting to halfway through the dungeon and we've only defeated 1 monster. Okay, so I'm going to be rolling 2 of these and then of course my 2 yellow, my 2 fight dice, and my 3 pink dice. Remember, I also have to use a yellow dice over here, so we'll see how it goes. And I have almost no magic against this wraith. So here we go. Okay, it's looking like a lot of 3s, which, and there's even 2s. Ay, ay, ay. All right, so first we gotta take care of the armor. So I need a 5 in yellow, which I actually got. It's right here. And then I need a 9 in blue, which that was a 3. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I would have to use all of that. I guess we will, because if we don't, we can't move on. And now all I got is pink and yellows. Well, I can use the yellow over here so that I don't lose that health. And unfortunately, the pink. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Not the best, but we're going to use the 2 pink and convert them into a black 3. And then with that, we'll cover at least this, but we're still losing a bunch of stuff. This one is no bueno, no good for me. So we'll put it back. And now let's see what our damage is. We're gonna be getting 3 damage and we're gonna lose 1 more time. So 1 time lost and 3 damage. And here's my damage counters. These are not the ones that came originally in the game. I just thought they were cute. So there's 3 out of my 3 for 5. But it's okay. We have a plan, I think. Now, we are not defeated. So because we're not defeated, we actually get to take the card as loot. And what do we want? Do we want an item? Do we want a skill? With the magic dice of 3 or more, I can roll 2 more agility dice. That's because, you know, haste, of course. It's also 3 XP, and 3 XP will let me level up. But what's the point in leveling up if I am not even carrying any stuff? So I think I'm going to put off leveling up until I'm actually carrying things. And do I want a fight or do I want that skill? I like the skill is not bad. It will let me roll 2 dice as opposed to this, which will only let me roll 1 more. So I think I'm going to take the skill. So let's go for that. Okay, put it right here. And that is the end of the turn. So let's go to the next turn. So as always, at the start of our turn, we need to discard 2 more cards because time passes as we travel through the dungeon. And then I want to make sure that I use my healing potion now. And this is why. If I heal, if you look at it, it says right here, heal 3 damage from 1 hero at the start of a turn or 2 damage at any time. So if I'm in a pickle and I'm in the middle of a battle and I'm about to lose the game because I'm going to take 2 damage or one damage or whatever, I can use the healing potion real quick, goggle it down, and I heal 2 damage. But if I use it at the beginning of my turn, like now, I get to heal 3, so it's more efficient. So bye-bye damage, but bye-bye potion. And now we are ready. We can enter a room or we can explore. Again, I'm going to go ahead and enter a room because we still have 2 more doors to go check out. So let's be courageous. And what is behind door number 4? Okay, and we find, wow, another monster. Oh, we've had our monsters in this game. So this is a glooping ooze. Okay. And his ability says split. Spend time for each one rolled. Okay, so I don't want to see any ones. And that's a nice item. And also we can get a potion. So maybe that's what we should go for. Although I would hate that. I want to get like more powerful. All right, so at the beginning of, let's see, this guy is blue and yellow again, which are not our strong suits. And our strong suit really is agility. It's the pink die, especially now that we got that new skill. So we're still gonna go for it because we are courageous like that. I mean, I could flee, but I would hate losing, losing time. And we only have 1 more door to go, so let's do it. We have to get a 2 and a 3. Okay, it's not bad. Maybe we can do this. Okay, do I want to spend time to roll black? I think I will, just because I'm kind of like not good at those skills. I think I will go ahead and spend the 4 to be able to roll 2 more. 2 more might save us. Okay, so here we go. I know I'm getting to the bottom of this level. I understand. But hey, okay, so that's 2. And then of course my 2 yellow, my 3 pink, and my 2 blue. And give me 6s and nothing but 6s. Not 3, maybe 4, 5, 6s. Okay, here we go. Okay, so I do see ones, unfortunately. Even this, you're not supposed to do that to us. Spend 1 time for each one that was rolled. I believe that's it. No, there's another one here. Okay, but it's not a 1, so that's good. All right, so we spend 2 more time because of his ability. All right, and then let's go for it. We need to cover those 2s and 3s. Oh, that's going to hurt. Because we have nice big die and we have to spend them. Let's see. Okay, we'll use this. We'll use this on the 2, and then we'll use the 4 on the 3, and then we'll use the 6 on the 5, so we don't waste all that time. Okay, now, oh my gosh, we really did poorly, didn't we? Okay, in that case, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and use this black heroic dice. Oh no, it has to be a 3. Oh well, never mind. Okay, so I'll use my pink. Oh, it has to be blue. I was gonna use the, okay, so I can't even trigger my ability. Great, an ability that I can't trigger. And these are no bueno. Let's see, if I can get a 3. The best I can do is get a 3 heroic dice if I combine all of those. Okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and use one of these yellow 3s to cover that damage at least. So how much am I getting? With no potion, I am getting 1, 2, 3 damage again, and I am losing 3 time. Okay, 3 time, 1, 2, and 3, and 3 damage. Here we go. Okay, but we survived. So because we survived, we get to take this guy. Just gonna keep those here because I keep going and grabbing them, and they're the same every time, so just leave them right here so they're easy to grab next time. So what do I want to do with him? You know what? I'm thinking I want to go get the potion. What's the potion? Change 2 of your non-black dice to be 6s. Heroism. That's not bad, but really I'm doing it more for the healing. Because when you take a potion, you put it down here. It's kind of what they call is you identify a potion. So I have identified a potion of heroism. I get a potion for free. Not for free. I mean, I killed a monster for it. And we're going to leave it like that. We're going to end the turn. We're going to go to the next turn. And of course, we got to lose 2 more time. 1 more door to go. And we're going to rinse and repeat what we did last time. I'm going to go ahead and before my turn starts, I'm going to drink the potion to heal. I can use any of the ones I've already identified. And I think I need to heal or else this game's going to be over very, very soon. So bye to my damage again. And then I get to explore and there's only 1 more door. So let's see what was the last door. And it's another combat because apparently we like combat a lot. And this dungeon is just full of monsters. This one is a skeleton and he's undying. If any boxes are empty, spend 3 times. So he wants us to cover all the boxes. But he's on level 2, which is actually one of the easiest ones we've faced so far. So, and he takes all the colors. He wants a little bit of everything. So, and he also will give us a potion, which we're out of again. Let's see. Let's go for it. Let's do it. Let's see if we can beat this guy. Do we want to spend time to roll more dice? Let's see. I think we might need to again. I'm going to spend just 2 times to roll 1 more die. Maybe I should have gone for the 2, but things get a little dangerous when you're down at the bottom of the dungeon. How many cards do I have left? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think we're gonna do it this way. Okay, so because I'm gonna be putting 4 more doors. Yeah, okay. Now there's our pool. We are rolling 1 extra black. Give me high numbers. I feel like I'm at the casino or something. Okay, here we go. All right, that actually looks pretty good. Pretty good. So first we got to take care of the armor. Well, we got it. 2 and 4, no problem. Perfect. And then we need, let's see, we need a 3 here to prevent that damage. So I'll put that there. And the best we can do is cover this 3 because we don't have higher numbers with that. But don't worry because we finally rolled good. So there's a 6 for that one. Oh, those are yellow. Well, we almost did it, guys. We almost did it. We just need 1 more yellow. Yeah, so let's see. This is any color, so I can make it a yellow. If I cover that one, it'll prevent 1 damage. So I'm actually going to cover the one that's lower. And then I just lose time. If I turn these into a black die, it's only going to give me a 4, which I don't need. So I am taking 1 time loss, and it says if any boxes are empty, spend 3. So I'm actually losing 4 because of his ability. So I'm kind of glad that I didn't use that other card, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we are going to have a problem next turn, guys. You'll see it in a minute. Okay, this game is just beating us hard. But we are victorious. So keep that here. We'll put the black there. Do I want to use it as a potion? Do I want to use it as XP? Or do I want to use it as a sword? Well, we've been getting a lot of fighting monsters, I know. So that kind of makes me want to take it as a sword. But if I get damaged again and I don't have a potion, game over. But, you know, I don't know. It's a tough call, really. I will... Let's see, what does a potion do? Reroll all your 1s and 2s and roll a black. Clarity. It's not a bad potion, but I'm not going to use it as a potion. I'm going to drink it up next time I get damaged. So you know what? Let's go for the sword. Let's just go for the sword. Why? Why be cowards? Let's just pretend that we're not going to take any more damage for a while. Yes. Good luck with that. Okay. So we found a dagger and we've equipped it and we're ready to go. Now we are going to go to our next turn in which we have to spend 2 times as always. And actually that's going to save us that's actually not bad. We only, as you can see, we've reached the bottom of the dungeon. We are at the stairs. And it says, while visible, place a damage token here for each time. Oh no, this is not good. It's not going to save us. So a damage token, here we go. For each time there are, okay, yeah, whenever it's visible, place damage tokens here for each time that we spent. So we just had to spend one time because it's the beginning of the game. All right, so now we're going to go to our turn, and I don't have any more doors, so I actually have to explore, and that's not good. When we explore, we are supposed to put 4 cards, and there are no cards. There are no cards left, so we're actually going to get 4 damage on this thing. So that's 2, and when there's 3, it says right here, when there's 3, I get a damage. Each time there are 3, take 1 damage and remove the other 2. Is that what it says? Each time there are 3, take 1 as damage and remove the other 2. Oh yeah, so okay, so 1 was my damage and then I removed the other 2. And I need to put 2 more because there's nothing I can explore. Okay, so I tried and there was nothing else. I hit a dead end in the dungeon and I'm going like, what happened? Oh, look, stairs. So at the end of my turn, I've explored, there was nothing to be found. At the end of my turn, I can decide to go down a level, and I will, because obviously there's nothing to be done here. So that goes away. I still keep my damage though. Now what we do is we go ahead and shuffle everything and we create level 2 of the dungeon. Let us see what level 2 brings us. In the next level of the dungeon, hopefully you guys will get to see some peril down there. Hopefully not very dangerous peril. So at the beginning of the turn, as usual, we are going to spend 2 time. And then for this turn, I'm going to choose to explore. So we get 4 new doors added to our dungeon. So 4 new doors to explore. And with that, the turn is actually finished. That was a quick one. Go to the next turn. We're going to spend 2 more time at the beginning of the turn. Oh, and you know what? I forgot to use the Hall of Statues, which makes me lose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 more. Which is not going to affect gameplay, so I'm going to do it now. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, now we're caught up. Yes, it's easy to forget the text over there. Okay. What door should we do now? Let us go, which door? I think door number 1 treated us okay last time. None of them were very nice, but let's see. Oh, another one of these. Oh no, it's actually the same one. Okay, well, okay, and it's going to want to convert. I think I'm going to flee this one. I don't want to lose my sword, especially because, if you remember, my sword is only 2 XP. And that won't help me level up if I convert it into XP. And if anything, if I was going to lose an item, I would want to level up, because when you level up, you get a potion. So this lady is going back. We'll deal with you in a minute. So another turn. Let's go. Let's check out door number 2. Give me something new, fresh and new. There it is, a little mouse. Okay, come on. We have to be able to defeat a little mouse, right? Okay, oh, it's a swarm. It's a plague rat. And apparently it's swarming. So X equals 4 per open door, including this one. Great. Okay. So this big box over here has turned into 4 per open door into an 8. Because this door is open and the lady is open. So even though we didn't even fight her, she's still bothering us. So, okay, 8 it is. That's not that bad. And then do I want to... Okay, this one takes a lot of agility. I guess the rats are fast and we gotta catch them. I'm not sure what we're doing with them. But agility we got. So maybe I will save... maybe I will save my heroic dice, my eagle eye ability for when I need it more. I might regret that. I know you're all thinking like, why are you not taking it? Do it. I'm gonna go be brave. Here we go. Yeah, okay. I'm hearing you. I hear you. I should have done it. I didn't. Okay, so let's see. First, we need, was it 8? It was 8. So we can't even get to 8. Great. All right, so here's 7 out of the 8 we need, and then we'll have to convert something. Let's convert these 2, which are kind of low. So that will turn into a 1, which will take us to 8. So we can move on with the rat. All right, we need a 3 over here, or we lose a damage. What else do we need? We need a pink. Where are our pinks? Did I know? Oh, our pinks. That's all the pinks we got? No, there's another pink here. Okay. So, you know what? I'd rather lose time than health. So I'm going to put that there. And time and health, that could work. And I need a 3 over here for health. And I'm still going to take 2 damage because my magic dice were not very magical this turn. Okay, so at the end of the swarm, we have suffered 2 damage from the little dudes, and we have lost 3 time. If we would have only lost 1 damage, I would have used my ability to prevent that, but it's 2. So 2 more. Yes, I still hear you. I should have used my ability and used my heroic dice, but I didn't. Okay. But, oh, and 3 times. So 3 more cards down the drain. Okay. But at the end of all of this nonsense, we are getting loot. So what are we going to do with this loot? All right. If I use it, I can use it for agility. I can use it to, well, you know, I wish I could use it for agility, but I can only carry 1 item. Remember, I'm level 1. That will give me 2 XP, which is not enough to level up. And then I can spend 2 fight dice, which I roll 3 of, to roll what? A fight dice and a heroic dice. Persistence. So if I roll really bad, if my yellow dice are really bad, then I can try again, kind of. So I kind of like that. And it's really the only thing I can carry, or I can use it as XP. So it is going to be my new skill. There we go. Now I bet you I'm going to start rolling on the yellow die like a pro. Maybe like my yellow dice are going to be 6s all over. But we'll worry about that in a minute. So we go to the next turn. We have to spend 2 time. Oh, there's another rat. Okay, you little monster. And do we want to face the wraith? Probably not yet, right? I would lose that 1 ability I got. So door number 3 or door number 4? Let's go to door number 4 this time. And it's an ogre. Ooh, a level 4 ogre. Fun times ahead. Okay, well, he has no ability, so that's a plus. But he needs a lot of fight dice, and I have 3. He has 3 full rectangle boxes, and I'm rolling 3 dice. This is gonna be great, guys. This is gonna be amazing. We might lose the game right here because we have no potions left. So, okay. Well, we can flee. I think maybe we should. I mean, I don't think we can take this dude on our own. I think we're gonna flee, guys. I'm a chicken. Okay, call me chicken. You go ahead. Do it. Just put it in the comments below. I'm okay with that. We are going to go to the next turn. I'm gonna lose another 2 times, and I'm gonna face something simple. Give me something, well, it's a level 3. And the best part is that it's Peril. Finally, we're out of combat, and I can show you guys how Peril works. So even if I die soon, it doesn't matter, because I've showed you everything that you can do in the game. So Peril is a little bit different from combat, and you can see here on our reference sheet, it says Perils. Choose an option and roll only that type of dice. So when we do combat, we roll all the colors, but when we do Peril, we gotta pick. Let's see, usually the top option is easier. So for there's spiked log that is heading our way and we need to either duck or go fast, I guess. We can do clubber the logs, and it's going to cost us 2 times, and then we need to get an 8 in fighting, or we can dodge them, and that's going to require a 14, but in agility, which we're really good at. Well, we're not really good at anything, really, guys, but we're better at, I guess. It's, yeah, I think. Oh my goodness. This okay, so I can actually use my eagle eye, and if I use my eagle eye, I can spend time and roll, and I'll be rolling 5 to get a 14, or 4 to get a 14. Those chances are not bad. Do we want to just go all out and He will give me the 3 that I need to level up. So you know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to spend 4 cards. Yeah, okay. Yes, yes, yes. I know. I can probably do it with less. But my math is terrible. I guess if I roll in with 3 for 5 dice, if I roll 3 in each of them, I should be fine. It's 15. So, okay. So, okay. We're going to go with that. All right. So here we go. The one thing that I didn't mention is that if we fail to finish this, we're gonna take 3 damage to the face and actually die. So, and we also have to put stuff over here, which I forgot about. So, okay, this is gonna be fun. Okay, yeah, I don't know that we can make it, guys. Let's see. Well, we're going to have to put, cover the whole of statues. And then we got, oh, okay, we're not doing that bad. We got 6, 12, 13, 14, 15, so perfect. We'll cover that. And then with this 6, we actually made it. Oh my gosh, this is the first time that we like Peril. We are dangerous heroes that like Peril and dangerous spiked lugs, apparently. So we did it, guys. We actually cleaned house with this one. We did it and we didn't suffer any damage. And now, I'm actually, I have a choice. I can use it as agility, as an item for agility, or I can use it as a skill. Now, I will have to discard what I got because I can only carry 1 item and 2 skills, and whatever I discard will go into XP. What is this? Increase up to 4 of your dice by 1 each, the cleave. You know what? I think I'm going to use this one as XP and level up. So if I put it here, I mark that I've got 7 and that I am going to level 2. I figure we're in the level 2 of the dungeon, so I'm gonna go to level 2. These cards, they actually go out of the game. We're not gonna see them again. And level 2, is it, where is level 2? Is it here? No, it's here. Okay. Okay. So we're gonna go to level 2, and there it is. So now we can carry 3 items, and we can have up to 3 skills. Starting skills do not count. So yeah, so right now I have the starting skills plus 2 more. So I can have 1 more and 2 more items. And when we reach level 2, we get a potion so that can save our bacon. And also now, from now on, we get a free encounter dice. So that is actually really good. And then to level up, we need 9 of, we call them hats, but I don't really know if they're hats, but we're still calling them hats. XP. Okay, so we're alive. We're gonna go to the next turn. Now we've got 2 things to fight and we're not very prepared for them, neither one of them. But before we do anything, let's go ahead and spend 2 time, and then I'm gonna drink my potion. I wanna be healed up, yes. I like to be at max XP all the time. So now, who do we wanna fight? Do we wanna fight the ogre or do we wanna fight the wraith? I mean, we fought the wraith before, it was bad. But she's level 3 as opposed to the ogre at level 4. And she'll give us, if we defeat her, we'll get another sword. And with another sword, we'll be better prepared to deal with the ogre. So I think we should, logically, we should go with her first. Now, what are the dice going to do? That's up to them. So, we are here and we're fighting. We're going to fight. Now, oh no, this lady, she's so evil. My plans. She gets rid of my item. Oh, lady. Okay, well, we have to. What am I gonna do now? So now I'm rolling even less. Oh, lady. Okay, that's okay. We got this. We got this. Okay, so 2 XP out of the 9 that we need to level up, and then I can choose to. I probably have to. I mean, I think last time we barely made it, so I'm gonna go ahead and spend 4 time to roll 2 more black. But remember, this time we are rolling a freebie, so we're actually gonna be rolling 3. So come on, we've got a lot of stuff. Our chances are definitely better. Let's go, Archer. Throw your arrows at her. Okay, so let's see. First, the armor. So she needs a. Oh my gosh, this rolls. Okay. She needs a 5, so we're gonna have to spend a 6, unfortunately. Anything else? Oh yeah, we need a 9, so that's 4 and 3, that's 7. And we don't need all this pink, so we can probably, do we need pink over here? We do not. So I'm gonna make a 3 out of this too. Let me, so that, okay, so 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we have 10. Okay, so we covered the 2 armor. Now for the fun stuff, we need blue 5, or else we're gonna take 2 damage. So let's cover that up. How about that? Then we need a blue 6, which we do not have. And let's see my abilities. Can roll more pink, but pink is not gonna help us. And if my 2, okay, perfect. Let's do that. So my 2 yellow dice are no bueno, right? There's 3s, and I could use 1 here for sure. But if I give them up, I can roll 1 yellow and 1 black. And if I get a 6, we'll get rid of some stuff. And if I get even a 5, it will be great. So I'm gonna do it. I'm going to get rid of these 2, and I'm going to roll another 2. Okay, I didn't get a 5. Okay, well, we tried, but we did get the 3, so we'll use the 3 here. And then we have 4s. We have a lot of 4s, whole lot of 4s. 4s for days. So we'll put a 4 here on the 3, and then we need a 6, but we have a 6, but it's the wrong color. And we really can't do anything about it. And then we have 4s, which we can't use. So with all that said, the wraith, again, just wipe the floor with us. 2 damage over here, 1 more damage over there. That's 3 damage. So back to 3. We seem to enjoy being at 3 damage. It's kind of like our thing. We like to live like halfway dead. And then we lose 1 time. So let me go ahead and discard 1 time. And then let me get all the dice back. Goes there. That's my pool. We get 2 yellow. And now we're facing the ogre and we lost that item. But hey, she's going to give us that sword. So all we got was the sword back, plus 2 XP. Well. Yeah, because her dexterity, I don't need anymore. I don't need help with agility. And if we use it as XP, we're only going to 5. So let's go ahead and use it as a sword because we're going to need that sword if we're going to defeat the ogre. The other option we have is we can explore. But that's the end of this turn. Let's go to the next turn where we're going to go ahead and spend 2 time. Now, do we want to be brave? We have 2 health left. Shall we go with a bang and try to defeat that ogre? I say we should. I mean, why not? Right? Yeah, let's do it. Let's go with a big bang. I've showed you everything there is to see. So even if we lose the fight, which we're not going to, but even if we do, you've seen everything we needed to see. A level 4 guy, we've got this, no problem. So level 2 against a level 4, no problem. Okay, so at the beginning of my turn, yes, I will spend 4 time because I think this will probably be our last fight if I don't, to roll 2 more. And we're almost at the bottom of level 2, so we're almost at level 3. And I'm gonna roll 2, and I get a freebie from being at level 2. Now, when we get to level 3, we go through the dungeon just the same, and at the end of the level 3 dungeon, once we hit the stairs, that's when we fight the big boss. Are we gonna make it? We'll find out together. So, I got my pool of dice that I'm rolling. Oh, and I'm rolling another yellow, because I got that back. Okay, so 3 yellow, 3 pink, 2 blue, and 3 black. We've got this. Okay, Mr. Troll, Mr. Ogre, not Troll. We've got this. All right. First, let's look for armor. Okay, we have armor here, but it's just 2. So, oh, that's Peril. Never mind. There are no armors. So good. We are free to put them wherever we want. Let's try and cover those big hitters first. We can only take what? 1 hit. Okay, so at 12. Oh gosh, I think we're dead, guys. We gambled and it didn't pay off. Okay, let's see. We have 6, 9, 11, and 12. We covered this 3 damage, and that's about all we can cover, unfortunately. Okay. And then we can cover with our agility. Oh, we're good with agility. Come here, agility dice. Let me see. I do have a skill, agility. Let's see. Yes, we're going to use that. So, let's see. This is a 5. Now, right here, my ability, my haste, if I spend a 3 or higher, I get to roll 2 more pink dice. So I'll turn that into 2 pink dice. Let's move these out of the way. Okay, 3 and a 2. Okay, look at this. Look at these amazing 1s, 2s, and 3s. Okay, so I need nothing is gonna save us, guys. I don't think so. We have 2. Oh, I keep thinking it's a 3. It's a 3 here, and I can't cover the 5. And then yellow, 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 and a pink, and that's we can make a black 3, but it's not gonna help us. So that's it. We are taking at the end of the battle 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage, more than we started with, and we are losing at one time. So we fought it pretty quickly, but we still died. So that's it. That's the end of the adventure here. Take your damage, Archer. There she is. She fought bravely, but the ogre was just bigger than her. I mean, look at her. She's just a little tiny thing with a bow and arrow. Anyways, now you know, if we were able to go all the way down, we would fight the boss. And when we fight the boss, we do it in rounds. So we don't lose time at the beginning of the turn like we did before, but we do try to fill everything down. If we fill out, let me show you here. If we fill out, we first, of course, have to fill out the armor. And then if we fill out any of these spaces that have skull, that's when we damage him. And he takes 6-2 damage. And of course, he has an ability. I do believe that this game is a little easier if you play with more players, but you play with 2 players, because then you can kind of balance out the dice. Somebody can be better at magic, somebody can be better at fighting, or you can have 2 heroes that are balanced out, like two people that are kind of have all the colors. And I think it helps a little bit, but you know, it's all luck, because it's all dice rolling. So sometimes you roll like a pro, sometimes you roll like I rolled today, and then you only get to, well, almost level 3 in the dungeon. I almost made it down there. But guys, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Well guys, there you have it. That was a full run through of One Deck Dungeon. And yes, I didn't make it to the boss fight, but I had fun along the way. And that's what really matters. So if you enjoyed the journey with me, give us a thumbs up. It really does help to get your feedback. Also, follow the channel, subscribe so you can see our next videos where we play more fun games. And if you want to see some cool photos of your favorite board games, then follow us on Twitter and Instagram. Until then, may you play more games.